So when I saw this news, I almost fell out of my chair in excitement at the possibility of this happening. I want this to happen more than anything else in the automotive industry. So the reason why I'm so excited is because of this. This is Tremec's new 6-speed manual transmission, and the reason why I'm so excited about a freaking transmission is because I think it's going to end up in the C8 Corvette. I know, all those whispers from the C8 development team about the manual transmission not fitting and people not wanting manual transmissions were all coming back to me. But before you call me crazy, there's definitely some encouraging news in this Tremec article. So get this, and as a reminder, Tremec is the company who builds the DCT that the Corvette is equipped with right now. So the challenge with putting a manual transmission in the C8 Corvette has always been packaging. But Tremec, using the insight that they already have from building a transmission that already fits in the C8 Corvette, they've applied that to this manual transmission. It basically has the same packaging and mounting points from the DCT, practically making it a plug-and-play solution. And even more evidence that this could be happening is the horsepower and torque ratings. It can handle up to 800 pounds-feet of torque and 1,000 horsepower. And even more oddly enough is the RPM rating. This thing can spin it up to 8,600 RPM, which oddly enough is the red line for the Corvette Z06. And to make things even more interesting, remember that Chevrolet decluttered the 2026 model year's interior, moving the drive mode selector down here. And obviously if you put a manual, you don't need these DCT buttons. So that opened up a whole bunch of space for a manual transmission shifter. I've been saying it all along, it's an absolute shame and a missed opportunity that the C8 Corvette doesn't have a manual transmission. This needs to happen. Chevrolet, if you're listening, put the manual in the Corvette. Tremec is right here building a practically plug-and-play solution. Just put it in the C8 Corvette. Look at the opportunity you're missing. Porsche is basically the only show in town with a manual sports car. The Carrera T is in high demand, and you cannot even get on a list to buy a manual transmission GT3. Provide some competition to Porsche and bring those manual transmission wanting Corvette enthusiasts like me back into the mix. But that's what I think. Do you think Chevrolet should put a manual transmission back in the C8 Corvette?